Hey, ASM Samurai, how's it going? So, a lot of you are getting really close to getting your products up on Amazon. Many of you have also selected the product, it's with the supplier, it's getting produced. Some of you even have your products live. How exciting! Anyhow, I had a good question. Someone asked, let me back up here. It says that we noticed that Amazon is taking control of our listings and changing keyword searches. Is there a reason for this? Anyhow, basically, they're noticing that their listing is being changed without them doing it. And so Amazon, whether it's Amazon or whether it's other sellers that are trying to sell your product and hijack it, stuff like that, they can do that. Anyone can do it if it's kind of open to everybody, kind of a thing. I know it doesn't make much sense because it's your product, you produced it, but people will try any number of things to try and make money, especially with Amazon these days because it's so effective. And so what it comes down to is you can let Amazon know that you're in control of this brand, like you're the owner of it. You can let them know that. So there's a very official way to do it. What you'll do is come to this Google search right here and just type in Amazon brand registry. Here we go, that one right there. And all this really talks about is how you have increased authority over the listing content for your products. So what you'll find is if you don't go through brand registry, others can change your product description, your title, that kind of stuff. But excuse me. But you'll also find that you'll have a harder time changing it yourself. Like you'll have to call Amazon, you'll get in touch with them to say, I want to make these changes, this change. And you have to go through them, and that's really a big hassle. You don't want to do that if you don't have to. And so instead, what you would do is gain this brand registry and be the owner of your brand, and that way you can change it whenever you want to just from Seller Central. It's super easy to do. So what you do is you can go ahead and read through these if you want to, just to kind of get to know it. It's not a big deal, but there's some certain key attributes down here for different categories that they kind of require. But again, it's not a big deal. Usually all you need is just a UPC and your brand name for the most part. Okay, so what you do is you come down to the very bottom here, apply for the registry. To apply for brand registry, complete the online application and select your key attributes. And then step 2, participate on a phone or email interview with an Amazon representative if Amazon deems necessary. Usually it's all by email and they'll have you submit some things. Just stuff like an official document. They'll tell you exactly what they want. They'll just say that I am the owner, I'm the manufacturer of this product, and I give this seller, which is myself, going under this seller name, full authority and full brand registry on Amazon.com until I decide that they don't have it anymore, something like that. But they'll tell you exactly what you have to write back to them. You just have to fill things in, and that's about it. And then after that, they'll go through some steps. If they need some extra things from you, then they'll get in touch with you. It's very simple, and I'm here all the time. If something comes up that's kind of interesting, just get in touch with me through Facebook, and I'll try and get back to you as fast as possible. But once you're enrolled, you can start listing your products, and you're good to go with it. You can still do this for products that have already been created, for like listings, stuff like that. You can still go through this and still be in control of your listing. Just go ahead and kind of include the ASIN, include the UPC, everything like that. And basically it'll say that everything under your brand, like us, it's Puriskin, everything under the Puriskin brand that has a UPC code, we have brand registry for. And we're always in control of it. It doesn't totally get rid of hijackers, you'll find, but it does quite a lot though. Like they almost always ask me that if I see a hijacker there that shouldn't be there. I'll get in touch with Amazon and say, hey, these guys are on here. We're just trying to understand why they're selling our product, but they're actually not. Anyway, so they'll ask us, okay, are you brand registered? Yes, okay, I see you are. Good deal. And usually it's pretty simple after that. So brand registry, super important to have. Online application just looks like this. Just your contact name for you. If it were me, it's just Eric Thomas. Contact email. I just use the one that I log into with Seller Central. I'll just make it, you know, I don't want anyone to hack me. You just never know if this is going to get anywhere else. This isn't the one, but just in case. Contact phone number, in case they want to call me, which they've never done this so far for our brands, so don't worry about that. Company website. This is the thing about brand registry. You have to have a website set up with a URL, with a kind of URL address that shows your product. Okay, so if you're selling a silicone spatula, you have to have a company website with those basic pages in place. Your home page, a contact page, about page, and a product page. At least those, just so it looks like you're a legit company, basically. Okay, so make sure that you go through the website builder, that you've got your domain, you've got your hosting, everything like that, and you'll just fill it all in right here. So for us, it's just pureskin.com. And what they'll do is they'll kind of go through your application, they'll look at your listing page. And your listing should have like what am I trying to say? Well, I take that back. If your listing's created, then it should have pictures in there, right? You should have the same pictures and kind of the same description on the product page for your product, okay? But this is just so they can kind of check here and say, okay, this is the seller name, Eric Thomas. His seller name is Pureskin. This is his website, Pureskin. So everything with the Pureskin brand that fits all within this, they're going to have brand registry over, kind of a thing. So description, we sell beauty and health products, focusing on anti-aging. We plan to grow from there. Or something like that. You know, it doesn't have to be super intense, but you just go ahead and you continue, and you just go through the rest of the process that it gives you after that. But after that, it may ask you for some other things depending on the category and things like that. But just follow through with what it says from there. Again, if you have any kind of questions along the way, then do let us know, by all means. I'll just go ahead and do this, test Pureskin. I'm not sure how far it'll go, but let's just see. Okay, cool. So condition of products primarily used. We distribute products under our own label, private label, of course. That's what we're all about. You have a trademark for your brand? No, we've never had a registered trademark yet. Do you have branded packaging for your products? Yes, we do. If you don't, if you're just using the other company's stuff, and you haven't made it your own, then you can't do that, obviously, right? Using the other company's branded packaging for your products. But if you have like a logo or like a sticker that's on there, then that's considered yours all of a sudden. So you can do that. Not a problem. Does your company have a logo for this brand? I hope so. I really hope so, because that's what's going to help you guys get kind of set apart from your competition. At least a logo. So yes, logos on our packaging, and I'll just put it on our products. Of course, if it's like on your packaging but not on the product itself, then just do that one, of course. Ours is both, so I'll just do it on that one. Does your company have a universal product codes, UPCs, and EANs? These are both pretty much the same thing but for different markets. But if you have the UPC, just go for it. That's fine. Yes, that we purchased. If you received it from ASM, it's the same thing. You essentially purchased it with your package. So there you go. Select the category in which you sell this brand of products. For us, it's beauty. Just pick yours. And for the key attribute, ours is UPC. Sometimes it's EAN because we kind of made a mistake in the past. But again, they're the same exact number, just slightly different format. But I just pick UPC, you're fine. And then to help us associate your product with your brand, we require the following photos for enrollment in brand registry. So a product or a photo clearly showing your brand's your brand logo branded on your product and or packaging. And here's the thing, they don't accept computer generated images or logos, so it can be like a very cheap looking photo. It doesn't have to be really intense, as long as they can see that it is your logo, it's on the product or on your packaging. Show them pictures of both and upload those right here, and you'll submit it and you're done and you're good to go. Again, though, it's been super helpful for us having this brand registry in place pretty much since the get-go. So if you guys have any questions along the way, go ahead and get back in touch with me. I'm here to help any way that I can. And you guys are doing awesome. Keep up the good work. Catch you later. Bye.